Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to Let's Go Fishing Show. I want to apologize right off the get-go. I've kind of getting the bug, I think, that I've been able to avoid Mike for several weeks, and that, I know, yeah. So anyway, I'm going to try to do the best I can and make it through the show. I want to say hello to everybody and all the viewers and watching Let's Go Fishing Show. And as you can see, Mike's my guest again tonight. Glad to have him. Always am. And want to say special hello to Dad. And
yes, sir. Guarantee.
Yeah, he said he told you he'd be watching.
That's right.
Well, when I get down there in the morning, I'm going to find out if he's watching.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Dad, you better be watching. I'm going to check you out there in the morning. Anyway, want to say hello to Bill and Polly up there. Bill's having a little knee problems, and he's got to go to the doctor tomorrow, and he's having a lot of pain, Mike. Talked to Polly this afternoon, and anyway, he's not doing too good. Having a lot of pain with his knees and this, that, and the other, and we hate to hear that. The other thing, too, I run off to work this morning and left my phone in my wife's car, and I didn't even think nothing about it till I pulled in the parking lot. And so dares to say I had a quiet day.
Yeah, yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but you don't know you don't know that till you don't have it.
That's right.
And then it just dawns on you, man, you know, it'd be nice not to have that thing.
Yes, sir.
Except when I needed it, you know.
Yeah.
And to call somewhere or something. And we need to get the payphones back going. do away with this sale business. And that way, I mean, you know, we used to go off and fish 2 days and come back home and everything's fine. Just tell them, you know, call so-and-so if, you know, something comes up, you need us. But nowadays, like I said, I
called you 15 times while you were at the lake.
Yeah, and anyway, I enjoyed the peace and quiet there today, but I didn't get to talk to my sponsors, and that was one thing I missed right there. Tried to touch base with them, but anyway, we're going to move right along. Got some good fishing reports we'll tell you about when we come back from the film. We got some bass fishing. I was on Watch Bar the other day, Friday a week ago, and then Wesley and Colt and I were down there Saturday and had a pretty good trip. Trying to get them boys into the routine of what's going on in this thing. They're doing a little better. I'm really proud of them. They've got a tournament there April the 1st, so let's see, that's a week from this coming Saturday. So anyway, we'll show that film, and then Mike's got some crappie film in the last couple of weeks. Had a big trip Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Sure did. So we're going to show that and talk a little bit about some of the things going on. There was 2 big tournaments on Watch Bar this past Saturday, and man, I tell you what,
they sacked them.
They sacked them. I mean, they sacked them. They ain't no 2 ways about it. They sure did. So we'll bring all that up when we come back, and Dylan, you can take us to film and we'll get started.
In the box. Bigger there. Yeah, that's what I thought. One of them whiskers. We don't need that thing at all. Yeah. There we go. Another nice one. Right. Put him in the box. See if we can get one more. Fish seem to be running about, of course there's a little bit cleaner water back here in this creek. Fish seem to be running around 31 feet. Get our minnow back down there again. See if we can get one more. Alright, I think I got that. Yep. One of them iron with whiskers again. Well, had me excited there for a minute. Got tired of drowning minnows and picked up that A-rig. Loaded a few times and I got one on right here. I'm afraid it's got stripes on it. Don't know how big he is. Oh, shoot, it broke me off. Son of a gun. Hey. Did. Swivel. Well, guess them 20, 30 pounders hard to get in sometimes. We'll put that up and try something else. Folks, let's see what we got here. Oh, smallie. My goodness, looky there. That rascal. Yeah. A brown fish. Oh, he ain't no pretty enough, I'll tell you that. Maybe he'll grow up to be 10 pounds. On that little old minnow in there about 4 foot deep. Okay, folks, I'm gonna head in. Looks like it's going over the hill. I missed a couple of strikes there. Caught that one smallmouth. I think that water temperature is getting up there 56, 57. So that fish may move in there and do a little something. We'll see you tomorrow night ones. Remember the sponsors and let's go fishing. Okay, folks, is Sunday the 12th. We didn't get that snow last night. Water's cleared up a little bit. Wind's blowing a little bit, but we can handle that part of it. It don't get no more than what it is right now. We're down here at Blue Springs. Just got rigged up here, getting ready to get started. It's about lunchtime, so we're gonna give these crappie a try and see what's going on. Last that I caught was about 30 foot deep down there, down the lake. So we're gonna try a few of them in here in Blue Springs and see what's going on. If it don't do no good, we'll move on down. So hang with us, and hopefully we can show you a little bit how to catch these crappie. All right, there's a nice one. Thirty-one, 32 foot, folks. There you go. Have to get almost out of the creek here to get deep enough for them. So they're still out there. They ain't moved in real shallow yet. So if you're gonna fish for them, you might have to back out a little bit. So we'll stay after them, and hopefully we can come up with a mess today. Six or seven in a row that I've caught right there, and ain't none of them been a keeper yet. That beats all I ever seen. Piled in that little tree right there like cordwood, but don't seem to be any keepers in there. Keep after them here, maybe we'll get one out there in a minute. be close. I don't think he'll make it either. Only a bunch of crappie in that tree. He's quartering short too. Probably a little bit deeper. That's what I wanted to do, back out to get him. Definitely a good keeper there. Yes, sir. He's way over 12. Check him and see him. You be close. No. Too short. Too short. good. All right, folks. There's another nice crappie. We'll put him in the box and see what's going on here. Turned out to be a real nice day. The wind's kind of slowed down a little bit. Sun's out good and warm, so we'll stay after him. All right, see what this one is. Oh yeah, that's another good crappie. Okay. There's some nice ones down here too. Put him in the box and see if we can get another one. Yeah, there's another. That's a good keeper there. And they hitting that thing hard. That's slamming that thing real hard. Oh yeah. 11 inches. We like that. Right. Yeah, it is a nice one. I'm gonna put him in the box and get another minute. That makes 11. Mistaken. See what we do with it. We're still counting. Keep that up. We may have to quit crappie fishing and go to bass fishing here and get a limit. Okay, folks. Sun's going down. Put it on the trailer. I think I got about a dozen crappie in there. There's some nice ones in there too. A couple of just for keepers. Makes some good eating anyway. That's the main thing, makes some good eating. So we'll try to get back this week sometime if we can. We'll see you on the show there Thursday night. Remember, we'll be a little bit late Thursday night, so count that ball game. So remember the sponsors, let's go fishing. Okay, folks, me and Brad's down here. Done got our first crappie, so we're going to put him in the box, see if we can get a bunch more today. Hang with us and we'll see what we can do. All right, folks, Brad's got him a good crappie there. Get back on this trolling motor before we get blown away. It's a nice one, Brad. Yeah.
Got him on the blue minnow.
Got him on the blue minnow. All right. 2 in the box and we're still getting it. We're going to stay after them here if we can.
say about that, Mike? What do you say about that?
Well, you just running around out there. You can see them everywhere. Getting one to bite's a different story. A bit better. Yeah. Yeah, he's fighting like a trout. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Don't need them, do we? Where'd you come from? Yeah, we don't need that. Got whiskers in the boat. Don't need that, that's for sure. Old catfish.
Alright.
Alright, folks, we got two at the same time. That's alright. A little bit hard to hold the boat in there on it, but yeah, that's too good. Let me have yours there. Yeah, there's two dandies right there, side by side, so we'll stay after them here. Maybe we'll get a limit before it's over with. Put them in the box. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ain't done too bad. Shake a bit better than what been doing, ain't it? Keep her. What you want, Brad? That's what we like. We'll take him anyway. Big stripers. That's a dandy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Beat that now. That's meat for the table. It's meat for the table. Okay, put him in the box. Get it up. Drop it. Woo! Man, Tote this one real deep. If you got air in him, it won't come off, won't go down, so I'm gonna let the air out of him. Right above in here, back of that fin. Go right in there. Push the air right out of him. All right. He's gone. It's that easy.
All right, folks, we're back. Mike, well, you know, we know how you was catching them, but give us a little insight on that little fish there that you caught 40 foot deep and couldn't go back down.
It's 45 foot.
45 foot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brought him up and then unhooked him, throwed him back in the water, and he just laid there. Wasn't even trying to do anything, and I just eased the boat back around and picked him up and told Brad, I said, turn the camera on there. I said, I'm going to let the air out of this. And then as soon as I stuck the needle in him and let the air out of him, tossed him out there, he's gone.
Yeah. That, folks, that does happen. When you're catching fish deep, they get an air bubble and they can't get back down. And we carry a needle.
Yeah, it's that water pressure, you know.
Yeah, it's like the bends.
Like the bends, yeah. They got so much pressure pushing against them because the water pressure's so high down there.
That's right.
When they come up and there ain't none, then they just
swell out.
And
Can't go back down.
Can't go back down.
That's right. So that was
they'll die if you don't let
leave.
there.
Yeah, they lay right there and die.
Yeah.
You know, osprey or eagle or something get him. Yeah, sure will. Without a doubt. But Mike, you know, you had a lot of crappie film there. You caught a lot of crappie. You know, and you was down Saturday when I was down there, and it got windy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it got windy. Real did.
Just about the time you'd think it was going to lay down and things would start calming, here it go again.
Yeah. Okay.
You just couldn't fish where you wanted to fish, I'll tell you that.
Right. And I'm going to show you some pictures of another fella that caught some over the weekend. Dylan, you want to show us them 2 pictures? All right. I know Tony's watching. He's sizing things up. I can tell you that right now. He's going to come in here next week with a boatload, sure as the world. I know he's listening and watching. So we'll show him and his buddy caught. They had two pretty good trips. Looks like they had some big crappie on the pictures there. Dylan gets them ready to show.
When I was by myself, I think I brought home 14, and then when me and Brad went, we brought home 22, I believe it was, and caught over 30. We just kept throwing anything smaller than 12 inches, we just throwed it back, and caught a lot of small ones that wouldn't keep, and
yeah, go ahead and put them up there.
caught a few catfish too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get with Brad there. We're gonna have to. Now there's some of Tony. That's one day. That might be Saturday's catch right there, and then let's see, 8. He got 8 there, and then on Sunday I think they had 10, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, more than that.
4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
11 of them there Sunday.
Yeah.
So looks like some nice crappie.
Yeah.
And so that's good. Huh? Yeah, that's right. And I got the picture he shot the week before last that we didn't get to show last week. Show it too. Oh, that's okay. There's supposed to be 4 of those pictures right there, and we didn't get to show them last week.
Yeah.
There's a big catfish.
That's one of the fellow operators down there working at Chickamauga, where they're going to build a new locks in there, working in there, and they pumping that water out and getting them fish
out there
like crazy.
Yeah, there's a one big largemouth, and that big catfish, and then there's 2 more. There they are. There's 2 big largemouth bass right there.
Yeah.
Sure is. Anyway, Fred Nelson sent me them pictures right there, and I can't think of that gentleman's name. Marty, yeah. Marty was down there at the lock job, and anyway, they was draining the pond or something, or running through the drain the lock or something. Anyway, they rounded up them fish, took them pictures and sent them to me.
Yeah.
I said, I appreciate it. And so anyway, that was some nice pictures, and I bet that's Tony. Yellow? Oh, missed it. Yellow? Hey, Tony, what's going on? Are you eating fish?
Yeah, I'm about tired of it.
Well,
Mike's getting all them big ones, though. He wants to me a few of them.
yeah, I hear you. That dang Mike, he that's all he wants to do is drown them minnows.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that.
No, he's doing good. I'm proud of him there. Sure is.
Well, it's Saturday when we went down there, we had 15 all together, but it got so windy you couldn't hardly fish. We only had 8 keepers.
Yeah, that's true. It was really windy Saturday. It sure was.
Vision on my channel ain't windy.
No, you can't do that. Friday, I caught a 13-inch crappie out of Kingston there on a jerkbait.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he hit that thing like a ton of bricks. I thought, man, he wanted it, buddy. Sure did.
Well, then we went back Sunday and had 11 keepers. We probably got close to 20 of them. A lot of them are just small fish.
Yeah. Well, Tony, that's good. That means we're going to have some next year, hopefully,
And we're 25, 30 foot. Well, I think it.
Yeah. Well, Mike, catching them out there. How deep, Mike?
Well, I'd say 31, sometimes maybe 29, sometimes 32, just right in that area there. But we moved out and tried some deeper stuff till the wind blew us off of it. And that little one I caught there, he was 45 foot deep. We caught several small crappie out there that deep, and Brad got one good keeper out of it.
We caught a few catfish and drum too, which is always do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guarantee you that's going to happen. Yes, sir.
But I went back Tuesday down there about 11 o'clock, just down there in Shady Grove down that way.
Yeah.
About 11 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I only had 2 keepers. It was tough. I couldn't catch nothing.
Well, you think that cold front had something to do with it?
Oh, the storm coming in, or what it was. I just couldn't catch nothing. I fished places I fished before, and I just couldn't get nothing.
Well,
I ain't giving up. I'm going this weekend again.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. You can't give up on them because they'll bite when you don't think they will, and when you think they will, they won't. So that's just the way they do.
I think it helped that the water cleared up just a little bit down in there.
Yeah, it's called dingy when we was fishing that.
Yeah. Them crappie don't do too good in that dingy water for some reason.
No, it's hard to catch, man, ain't it?
Yeah, sure is, buddy. Well, listen, good to hear from you. Nice pictures, bud. Just keep getting them.
All right, I enjoy this fishing show.
Well, appreciate you, Tony. See you, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, anyway, that's, I'm sure there's some people catching crappie shallow, and that kind of thing. They may not be the big size that you're catching, and they may be bigger ones, but it's all about that water temperature, and, just like today, and the sunshine on there, it'll warm up a couple of degrees, and it takes a little while for that water to get really warm out there, in that 30 foot of water.
Yeah, the bite was pretty aggressive when you got one, and shoot, I even caught one that wasn't 4 inches long out there, 45 foot deep.
Yeah.
I mean, just felt him jump on that minnow, and the minnow was almost as big as him.
I hear you, Mike.
Caught one and brought him up, and he had a shad in him. It was 4 or 5 inches long.
Yeah. I hear you.
So there's plenty of food there for them.
Yeah.
As long as you got food, you're going to have fish.
Right. Dylan, we're going to get you in here, or Cody one, and run this other camera's ready here. We're going to demonstrate a few of these jerk baits. While we're talking about fishing right here, I told you about the 2 tournaments that they had on Watts Bar last week, 2 bass tournaments, one at Ladd Landing, one at Rockwood. The Tennessee or the Fishers of Men was at Ladd Landing, and a good buddy of ours, Rod Garrett, won that tournament, but had over 26 plus pounds. He had a largemouth 7 plus and a smallmouth 6 plus, Mike. And 3 other nice fish.
Yes, sir.
And to get 26 pounds.
Yes, sir.
He had some dandies. He really did. Congratulations to him on that. And I never did find out who won the Tennessee Bass Trail tournament. Phoenix sponsored. James Knuckles, tournament director. There's over 25 pounds to win that tournament. And so now, that's a little better than somewhere that's a 5 pound average.
That's right.
That's pretty good. Pretty dang good. That's Watts Bar's coming on with it. It's getting right now it's pretty dang good, and 2 tournaments on them, one in the middle of the lake and one on the upper end of the lake, and over 25 pounds to win them. That's you can't beat a deal like that, Mike. That kind of stuff. As a matter of fact, I caught one almost 8 pound down there Saturday myself. So fishing with Wesley and Colt, but them boys done pretty good. We've got some film on that, but I don't know if we're gonna have time to show it tonight. It's about 6 minutes worth of it. We may just save that to next week and go from there. Right quick, I wanted to mention my new sponsor that's in Harriman, and it's East Tennessee Tent and Detailing, and I'll have his ad up next week, and down at the bottom of the screen, he'll be on here next week. And they've got a website. It's www.windowtentdetailing.com and detailing.com. And here's the thing that I liked on his card right here, that's computer cut, window tinting, car wash, and detailing shop. And you know, they got a computer there, and it says a great job at an affordable price is better than a bad job at any price. I thought that was pretty catchy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Guarantee.
that's a pretty good deal. Folks, do go by and check this place out. The gentleman is trying to make a living there, and he's working hard at it. They've got a nice little shop fixed up there, and when I was by there last week, they were putting some tint on the windows there, and you know, they've got different grades of that window tinting and shades depending on what you want. And check them out. They're right across the street from Regions Bank there in Harriman, on your right if you're going south, and be on your left there if you're going north. So give them a shout and let them know you heard me talking about it. Like I said, next week I'll have his ad up on the screen, and they do have the website, and also the phone number is 865-234-7084. That's 234-7084, and satisfaction guaranteed. So can't beat a deal like that.
Oh,
Mike.
no, sure can.
And but they've got a lot of things there, different grades of washing your vehicle depending on how extreme you want to get. You know, do you just want the outside cleaned, or do you want the inside shampooed and all that stuff? They do it all. It's just ever how you want it done, and the expense, you know, of what you want done. But give those folks down there a shout. And
He even goes to the extreme on doing it like a car lot deal, where they do the motor and
they
shine it from one end to the other. You know?
Looks
like a brand new.
When you go in, you talk to them about what kind of service you want, and they'll take care of it. Hand wash, engine cleaning, bug removal, vacuum carpets and shampoo, seats, upholstery, shampooing, cleans and shines tires and wheels, hand wax, polish chrome, high-speed polishing, detailing the cracks and crevices, and paint sealant. So, you know, you can just get it, like I said, ever how much you want to get done, they got the means there to do it with. And the vehicles inside in a bay, you've got 3 bays there. I'll have some film on them next week and have their ad up. I appreciate them signing up, but it's all about if we can get you folks to take your business down there and at least try them out. And he you know, I asked him about that satisfaction guaranteed, and he said that's what I mean. I said, man, that's a good
It'd
deal.
be good at least once a year to get the best job you could on it. You know, get it completely took care of. It wouldn't be near as hard to take care of that way.
Right. Got Rockwood Iron and Metals, and got one of Gary's business cards here, and he's been getting these things printed up, and just like when you go down there, you turn it over. He's got all the landscaping materials and stuff that you need. Gravel for your driveway. He does deliver. And you know, you see his number there on the screen, and that's and the scrap business. You know, if you've got an old car or something you need to get rid of, if you don't have the means to haul it, give him a buzz. I promise you, he'll make arrangements to come and get it anyway. But do give him a chance there. They got a nice place right there. It's on Front Street. It's like I showed you before. You turn off right there below the tennis courts, and take a right, go to the stop sign, take a right, and he'll be right there on your left. There's a red light right there. You cross the railroad tracks, and when you come to the stop sign, you're looking at Front Street, and he'll be right there on your left. But they're buying scrap metal, buying old cars, and they've got all the landscaping stuff, the stone, the landscaping stone, the cross ties, just, the mulch, on and on. It's whatever you're looking for, they got it. And they got the best deal on the mulch that you'll find. They're using a half-yard bucket and on their skid steer, the Logie, and you get your money's worth on that mulch, I promise you. And the cheapest price in town, plus that. You got mulch, rock, lawn and garden supplies, delivery available, equipment rental delivery, and operator available. So that's on the corner lot trading, and then all this other stuff on the Rockwood Ornamentals. Appreciate them, both of those folks, and all the other sponsors. I haven't been to Edgemore Outdoors in 2 weeks, Mike, and every time I get up there, I wind up buying something.
Well,
So I've managed to save. I've managed to save a little money.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to thank Jim and the people up there at Edgemore. I just been so late getting off work in the last couple of weeks and hadn't had a chance to get up there. I do plan on going either tomorrow or Saturday. I got to have some baits, some plastics. Mike, them dang plastics don't last long.
No, they
I
don't.
mean, you buy them A-rigs. How much time we got? 10 minutes. Trailers and stuff, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Dylan, can you get our close-up camera working here right quick? We're going to show a couple of these Edgemore outdoor jerk baits right here, and what we're talking about. Mike and I have been aiming to do this. There we go. He's got it on right now. Now, Mike's got a tank full of jerk baits there.
Yeah, and you throw it out there and it hits the water and it goes down and then it.
Now, see that bait right there is pretty slow. That one right there is just about perfect. Just tell you the truth about it. Time you tie your line on there and a snap, then I fish a snap on it, and that one right there is even better. Now I got that plug right there at Edgemore Outdoors, and buddy, it's caught some fish in the last 2 weeks. I'll tell you that right now. And that's not any attached weight at all. It's straight out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that's even. Now look how slow that plug right there rises. And that's, to me now, get one of them fast risers, Mike, that I haven't fooled with. That's a good plug, pretty good plug right there. Needs a little lead weight on him. Now this plug right here, this Repal, I bought that up there at Edgemore, and I haven't got to fool with that plug any. It needs some weight on it. You see how quick it, in other words, if you're not just working it real fast, it's going to come to the surface. And the colder the water, the slower that thing needs to rise.
Yeah, it needs to just about suspend.
It just to suspend. That's what you, if it takes it a minute to come up from 3 feet, that's good. Basically, I want it to float in case I break it off, but I don't care a bit the weight on it for a minute or two till it does come up. But the slower you can get that thing to rise up, the better off you are. Boy, that there's setting just right. That's been a good plug the last couple of 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. It's got broke hooks on it now. Them dang drum and the bass just broke them hooks on it, and I've got to put a couple of new hooks on it before I use it again. And that kind of thing. But you get one that comes up real fast, you need to get you some of them spin dots.
Yeah. You can see the difference, when they go down.
Yeah, you can just peel them off, and they're just like lead tape. And just you put one on. If it's not enough, stick one on top of it. And you can position them in different places on your bait.
Yeah.
See, that one right there's got one under the belly of it right now. That
Yeah, this
deep
here
bill.
you
No, yeah, that one right there is one that I
put a
that was
big
just
chunk
floater.
of lead. Put a
Put a
big chunk.
big chunk of lead on it to get it to go down.
Yeah.
I like the color of it so well. Boy, that one right there works good. I'm telling you, you know. Anyway, that's kind of it. You got to get them. We like I said, the colder the water, the slower you want it to rise. In our opinion, and that's just because them shad minnows they don't move real fast in that 45, 49 degree water. I like that bait to just creep up, and so get by Edgemore Outdoors up there and over at Claxton and get Jim to fix you up on some lead tape, some spin dots, and them jerk baits. He's got several different brands and in colors. I'm telling you, he's got them along with everything else too. I also want to thank Citizens First Bank and Reynolds Racing and Marine. Didn't get to talk to Glenn today, but I can tell you what he's saying. Get down there and take advantage of these spring sales he's got going on, and get your boat ready to get in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, before you know it, the dogwoods will be blooming, and every dealer, boat dealer around will be covered up.
They will.
Everybody will want to come in at the same time, and they can't get you out, can't get you in, can't get you out as fast as you want to. So you get aggravated and frustrated. Well, I'll take it somewhere else. Well, that time of year you may have to wait for wherever you take it, because everybody is wanting to get on the water, and when it warms up a little bit, and so get a jump. If you get it down there and get it ready, checked out, and get it ready to go.
Yeah, I see. I turned around there and I noticed that somebody had bumped my fender, and seen that little bowl up in it. And I got to looking, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And I looked there at the boards, and the dang boards was screws are trying to stick out of them and stuff. That 5-year-old, and things are happening. And then I got the phone getting all that off there to put a new set of boards on and shaking the wheels, and ain't going to have to tighten up the wheel bearings and stuff, and grease it again.
Yeah, that's right.
Stuff. I mean, you got to do some maintenance on them.
You got to do some maintenance on them, Mike. You sure do. And you take off down the road there and lose a wheel bearing.
Hub too.
Hub too.
Maybe even the spindle.
You're sitting on the side of the road,
Mm-hmm.
rope down, and can't go nowhere till you get parts to fix it. So, get it down to Reynolds there and let them guys. He's got some good qualified people there. Check that thing out for you and get your water ready. Citizens Bank, can't thank those folks enough. Amy at the sign shop, she got busy and found Mikey's carpet and stuff for his boards, all that kind of stuff. Pamela Ann's Fudge and Candies, great people, and good stuff. Don't forget about them. And all these people are just great to do with. And that's another thing. Tim's tires. You better check your boat trailer tires, Mike.
Oh yeah, it ain't gonna be long.
No, I mean, your boat's sitting in storage or outside or whatever, but check the tread. If they're wore out, you need to get down there at Tim's and get you a set of tires. How much time we got, dealer? About 3 minutes. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Haven't heard from Michael Trail or Eric Trail. Hadn't heard from Willie Word. What went on at the East Tennessee Sportsman's Association meeting the other night. But I did hear this that came from the meeting up at the fish hatchery.
Yeah.
They was real high on the East Tennessee Sportsman's Association, being involved in boat ramps, habitat with TWRA, and so on and so forth. Mm-hmm. So they put out a good word for the Sportsman's Association, and then last week we had those turkey hunters over here. It's a great group. We got to get them in, get them some applications, and maybe I can remember to call Willie tomorrow and get that done. 'cause I don't know what I've done with all those I had. I you know, put them on vehicles and everything else, and I thought I had 4 or 5 left, but they're gone.
Yeah. Right now, we've got more deer and more turkey than we've ever had in my lifetime.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. Sure will.
We got more catfish than I've ever seen in my life, too.
Yeah, sure do. But anyway, we get back here next week and hopefully have some more info on those 2 meetings. And you know, they're supposed to do some stocking on Norris. Is that what you heard?
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll try to find out what they're going to stock. You know, know they're going to stock some rockfish, and we don't know what else.
That's something that I don't understand. A fish that lives 25 years, why do they need to keep stocking them? You know.
I agree with you, Mike. You know, I think they ought to raise the limit on them.
Yeah, all you can catch.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, a fish that big just eats anything, and they've eat up all the bait, and now then they're eating up all the other fish, and then they're just eating machine, and then there ain't nothing going to eat them because they're too big.
Right.
So, and they live 25 years, average life of them, so, you know, it seems to me like they're going to clean the lake out eventually.
All right. How much we got, Dylan? 3 seconds. God bless you, folks. See y'all next week.
Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how.
Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.